Hello and welcome to another tutorial of Power Query. Today we are going to solve again a client problem where my client has provided a survey data. In column A the respondent name has been provided and in rest of the column the respective question and their answer has been provided. My client wants this data to be transformed and the output should look like this. To get the desired result I am going to use Power Query. So let's start the video, but before that, if you are new to this channel, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get videos notification. Let's begin. In step 1, you will make sure that your data has been converted into an Excel table. For that, you will select your data, go to insert, and here you can find table option. Since I have already converted this data into table, therefore this option is grayed out. In step 2, you will load this data in Power Query. For that, you will go to Data tab. From Table and Range, click and you will get the Power Query window. In Power Query, you will first unpivot the data. For that, you will right click on the full name column, unpivot other columns, and by this you will get this data in vertical order. Now since we want to combine question and answer both in one line in a one particular cell, therefore I am going to merge these two columns. Right click and merge. Make sure that you have selected the right sequence of columns. The delimiter or separator I would like to use is semicolon and the name of my new column will be data. Next, we want to consolidate all the information of one particular respondent in one cell. For that, I will go to transform and use group by option. Here I want to group this information based on the respondent name, and this respondent name is provided in full name column. So I will select full name from the drop down list. I will provide a new name to my column and that will be data2 and OK. We can see a new column data2, and in this data2, when I click on the blank area of table, I can view the information provided. Now, I would like to call this information in one particular cell for all the respondents. For that, I will use a custom column. To add a custom column, go to Add Column, Custom Column. Let's name a column Combine. The formula will be my data is available inside the table and this table is available in the column Data2. So I will just double click on Data2 from my available column names. Then I will insert a square bracket and very carefully I will write the column name, keeping in mind that Power Query is case sensitive, so I will make sure that the spelling and case are in the right order. And in this square bracket I will type the column name which I would like to combine or consolidate, and the column name is data. So data. Square bracket close, press OK, and here I get a new column. I will delete the data2 column which is not needed more. Right click, remove, and I will combine this information by clicking on this double arrow icon, extract values. I want to combine this information using a delimiter. The delimiter will be enter, and for that I need to use concatenate using special characters, insert characters, and I will use line feet. Okay, here we go. We have the combined data for all the respondent, for all the question and answers in one single cell. Let's load this data in Microsoft Excel. For that, I will go to Home, Close and Load. Let's wrap this information. Home, wrap text. As the last step, let's verify the solution that we have created for the client. For that, I will insert a new column. Let's name this column Quotient 200. And for the answer, I am just writing test. Ctrl C, copy and paste. Let's go to our solution, right click and refresh. Here we can see the solution we have created from Power Query has automated the consolidation process, and now we can see Quotient 200 with the answer test in the final solution or the output. If you find this tutorial helpful, make sure you let me know by leaving a comment and a thumbs up below. You can also give your suggestion for future videos in comments. See you in next tutorial.